Hello everybody and welcome back again to another episode of Mass Effect, in which we will finally go back to our main story, because today we're going to head out to Novaria. We finished a bunch of side quests and we finished one of the DLCs, so I think it's time to progress the story a bit again. And yeah, I have already done all the necessary preparation, like equipping people and leveling them up. So let's have a look at our map and travel to Novaria. Yes, we are still near the asteroid, but I mean, we stopped the asteroid from crashing into the planet. We have scanned all of the planets in the system, so I think we can leave. And, I mean, I will at some point make a complete sweep of, well, basically the entire galaxy and make sure that I have visited every system and I scanned every planet and that I found, you know, hopefully every side quest and so on. But that's for another day. Right, and I still have this one, Pinnacle Station. I think this is also DLC. I'm not exactly sure when to do that. But for now, let's head over to Novaria, which is apparently in the PAX system, and see what's going on there. I think the quest summary said something about the gather activities in the area, and we are supposed to investigate this. Svardok Veles. I mean, BioWare really had a thing for naming planets and, you know, generally stuff after figures and things of mythology. I mean, this is Svardok and Veles are gods from Slavic mythology. Not sure about Morana, maybe that one as well. And I remember when talking to Ashley, she mentioned planets called Amaterasu, that is like the Japanese sun goddess, and I think she also mentioned Chanabok, which is, I guess, another Slavic god. So yeah, they really like naming these things after deities. But we are going to look at Novaria. Novaria is a small frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately chartered by the Novaria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Well, that is just convenient. So you basically can just buy a planet and then circumvent laws by it. Brilliant. Given Novaria's unique situation, it is the source of many wild conspiracy theories. Colony founded 2163. Population about 350,000. Capital Port Hanshan. It's pretty cold. Very long days. Not much gravity at all. But okay, let's land and see what's going on here.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy.
Well, they don't seem to
Be
be
advised,
that
we will
pleased.
be confirming
Yes.
identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
Wow.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Yeah, you do that, Joker. I'm sure you're going to have fun. Okay, let's leave the planet and talk to this pleasant bunch of people there. Yeah, sure, let's pick some different team and let's go.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Alright, let's see. What are you? I hope you're friendly. I mean, apparently, unlike the previous colony, this has not been attacked by Geth yet, anyway. Maeko Matsuo? Okay.
That's far enough.
Can I help you?
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't. This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
And who are you?
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect. I'm Captain Maeko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I outrank you. I guess both of this is true, but she probably responds better if I tell her that I'm with the Alliance than with the Council, right?
Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Navy.
And next Navy patrol isn't due for another 2 weeks. You're a long way from home, Commander.
Aren't we all?
Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Don't try it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not giving away my guns. You don't separate Shepard from her gun.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3...
Captain Matsuo, stand down!
Okay.
We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself.
Parasini's son, eh? Alright. I don't like this lady over here.
Get out of here.
She seems reasonable though.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Okay, let's find let's find her. Okay, is this...
Weapons detectors.
Oh, there's some sort
Don't
of
mind the alarms.
reception?
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Well, thanks for getting her through.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Why are there so many guards here?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Well, yeah, I may have to step on some toes here.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Alright. Why an Asari lawyer specifically? Yeah, I heard there were many Geth here.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's right hand? She's here?
Yeah, I need to talk to her.
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Alright, so how do I get there?
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
And where's Anolace?
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Alright, thanks.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
Commander, maybe we should tell Liara that her mother's here. Or bring her along. Maybe she can reason with Benezia.
Actually, I think people have been telling me to take Liara, and I completely forgot to do it. Thanks for reminding me, Caden. I will do it, I promise. I will go back and get her, but maybe not right away, maybe after this episode. Let me at least look around a little bit, and I will bring Liara into my team as soon as I can. I promise. Okay, let's have a save and take the elevator.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel.
Wow.
If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Yeah, this place seems really, really friendly. So, let's have a look around.
The managers warned us about you.
Well, we just arrived here. This is quite an extensive area. Oh, there's Hannah here, Merchant Opold.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
You heard already?
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
So you want me to smuggle for you?
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
Yeah, like I said, this sort of behavior is nothing that she would engage in, I think. So I will try to reject the quest, but if it's kind of like the gambler quest and gets into my quest journal anyway, I suppose I'm going to do it. But maybe we investigate first to see what's going on here.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
And who should get it?
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
Oh. Well, if you want me to smuggle for you, you better tell me what's going on here.
Your customer would prefer to have his package. Tell me who it's for or I walk.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
I don't know, maybe I should accept it after all. I mean, if I have learned anything by now, then there's usually several ways how to resolve a quest. And I don't know, maybe I can get something out of this after all, like using it as leverage against somebody or whatever. So yeah, okay, I'll do it, and we see what we're going to do with this.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analeus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Tell me what you're selling.
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
Okay, let's have a look at the shop. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to assume that most of this is actually better than what we have, but I'm not sure if I want to buy anything. Yeah, I mean, this is a lot better. I leave it for now, but I try to remember that this is here, and maybe I will buy something later.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
No, I
I'm
want
here
to
to
buy
shop.
something.
We can discuss this later.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Okay, I'm getting the license, and I suppose I'll also get the grenade upgrade because it's pretty cheap. Yeah, the light armor is also pretty good. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Yeah, like I said, I will maybe shop a little bit later. I mean, I have a bunch of money now, and I rarely bought anything so far, so I feel I can afford to buy some stuff sooner or later. So, the package is at the Normandy now. Outside the Normandy in the docking bay. Well, I mean, I want to go and get Liara later, so I suppose I can do that when I get the package. So what do we got here? Opal's shop. Administrator Anolays. So he's in here. All right, let's talk to him. And the lady's over here now.
How can I help you?
Tell me about this lab.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Okay. And tell me about the corporations here.
Tell me about the companies that work on Novaria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Interesting. I'm pretty sure I bought some licenses for some of these corporations. But yeah, let's ask about all of them.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Yeah, I think I have some weapons made by them. Tell me about Binary Helix.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Okay, I don't know what a Luddite or organic baseline fundamentalist group is, but apparently they exist. And tell me about Synthetic Insights.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
Okay, yeah, and is Anolays in?
I'd like to speak to Anolaus.
One moment, please. Mr. Anolaus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Well, he sounds very pleased. So, you are in here? Ah, I see. There you are.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
Wow, you've read my file.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the executive board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Isn't lack of oversight risk? Yeah, I guess it would be.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Opal asked me to smuggle. Oh, I can rat him out. Yeah, I guess I'm not going to do this yet. I want to see what else I can do with this once I got the package and see what's inside. Right, tell me about Saren.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He's a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Well, technically he's not a Spectre anymore. You're not up to date here. And tell me about Matrix Benezia.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at peak 15.
Define personal escort.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
You let Asari who can kill you with their brains run around, but give us flack about guns?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
Yeah, and I mean you can't take their brains away, right? So that's a bit of a problem. So what sort of cargo?
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
Okay, I see your security precautions are really watertight. Yes, I need to see her.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Skadi Mountains, huh? Okay, yeah, why is she here?
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Alright, can I talk about another topic?
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
And then you asked me to pay for it, or what? Well, you're lucky I don't have any more questions, so goodbye.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Well, then I let you do your work, and no, I can't hack into your safe. Right. So I got an update on my quest. Matrix Benezia, top advisor to Sarens on Novaria. If you can capture her, it is likely she has insights into his plans. Okay. Anolace was unimpressed with your credential. You need to figure out how to leave Port Hanshan. So he won't let me go to that place where Benezia went, even though I'm a Spectre.
Mr. Anolace isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan.
Well, you got my attention, lady.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
Well, don't underestimate me.
I can bludgeon pretty hard.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Anolace.
Okay, tell me more about Lorik Keen.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Anolace isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
Alright, I'll talk to him.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Well, I like you a lot more than that Mr. Anolace. So, well, apparently there's a vehicle, but I suppose I probably can't get there yet. Elevator to Synthetic Insights. Elevator to hotel. He was at the hotel, right? So, yeah, let's try to find this Mr. Lorik Keen and get a pass from him, I suppose. And yeah, let's look around this place a little bit and see if we can find anything of interest here.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Alright, sorry for disturbing you.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
Okay.
The managers warned us about you, Spectre.
Yes, I get it. I get it. You're not supposed to talk to me. Well, it's a huge place, but not really that much of interest going on.
Don't make us regret letting you keep those guns.
Well, I'm only using them in self-defense. Usually. Usually. This is not actually a door. Rex, stop annoying those people over there. So... oh, another elevator. Perfect. This is a very long elevator, and they don't even talk in it. Alright, here we are. And Well, look at that. That's
Excuse
our
me,
guy.
I need a moment of your time.
And who are you?
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Have we met?
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
And why can't you do this?
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
And what exactly is this about in the first place?
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What's your interest in Binary Helix? They do genetics work.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
And what do I get out of this?
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Seriously, 500 credits? That's like basically nothing compared to what I have. And apparently it's illegal as well. Huh. I don't know. On the other hand, I mean, this involves Binary Helix, which is apparently a company that Saren is interested in. So maybe I should do it to find out more about it. I mean, I'm not doing it for 500 lousy credits. But I don't know. Something's fishy with Binary Helix, so sure, let's do it.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Sure?
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
Okay, I will try that.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Maybe I'm not actually going to see him now, because I really want to speak to that guy over there, but I will keep it in mind. Novaria espionage. Vargas is at the hotel bar. In order for Marlan's device to work, you have to keep him talking about business. He's a shrewd man who can tell if someone's wasting his time. And yeah, this is a package that I still need to pick up, which I will do soon enough. But yeah, there is a little bit of time left, so maybe we want to speak to this guy, and after that we will look around this place a little bit more closer.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
So, are you Laura Keene?
Are you Laura Keene? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I need to get to peak 15.
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I get the vague impression that almost everyone here is corrupt. Am I right with that assessment? Yeah, that's an intriguing coincidence.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Ananias's actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Ananias would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Alright. And how do I know that the card is working?
Why didn't Ananias cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
Do I want to know what that is? And where did you get that pass?
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
Alright, sure. I'm interested.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... what is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Ananias's thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
So what exactly do you want me to do here? I guess I'll figure something out what to do there.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Okay, but hang on a second. I think you had more dialogue.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
First tell me about Matrix Benezia.
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
So, is it odd to see a matriarch?
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
It does sound like something you'd find on an extranet fetish site. What?
Well, Kaden, that was a little bit too much information, actually. So they let the commandos in.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers.
Yeah.
Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
So, what is she doing here exactly?
Do you know why Benezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
Okay.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
Yes, you should. I would buy it with pleasure.
I should let you go.
Let me go. Do humans consider conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk.
Yes, we humans are a mystery. I know. Okay, so let me have another look at my missions here. Loic wants you to break into his office and recover files from his computer. Take the elevator on the lower plaza level to Synthetic Insights. Once inside, find Loic's computer and download the files. And then he would give me the pass that I need to leave Port Hanshan. Yeah, sure, I suppose I can do that. But, I may actually want to take care of the side quest before I deal with that. So, yeah, I think this is a good point to end the episode. I will look around this place a little bit more in the next episode, maybe finish my side quests, and then we will try to get into his office and find that data that he wants. So yeah, thank you for watching as always. I hope you enjoyed, and see you again next time.